Okay, guys, Coach Troy again, and we are almost done with these videos. Thanks for watching these. That being said, in this video, I want to go over intermittent fasting 101. For starters, most importantly, it's all about consuming the right nutrition. Calories in, calories out. Meaning some people think with fasting they can eat whatever they want and still lose weight. That's not the case. You can get fat by eating one meal a day. So remember, if you're going to incorporate fasting, it doesn't give you an excuse to cheat on your diet plan. In this video, I want to go over the two basic fasting methods. First one being is a 16-8 fast. This is what you probably hear a lot about. Some may call it 2MAD, aka 2 meals a day. This is also a good starting point if you plan on getting into fasting. Now, with a 16-8 fast, you pick an 8-hour eating window, 11 to 7 for an example. It doesn't have to be 11 to 7. It can be any 8-hour eating window. It also doesn't have to be 8 hours. It can be less, maybe a little more. At one point, I was doing like 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. because that worked with my schedule. So you pick an eating window, and that's where you're consuming your nutrition. If you're doing Primal, that's where you consume your Primal meals. If you're doing carnivore, that's when you consume your carnivore meals. Of course, you don't even have to follow a fasting protocol. But then you choose a 16-hour fasting window. And in that 16-hour fasting window, you're not consuming anything with calories. So you can have water, black coffee, black tea. It's got to be 0 calories, 0. If you want to do it right, it's got to be 0. I even have right now I'm not fasting, but I have a sparkling water. This is 0 calories. That's A-OK. So that's pretty basic. That's a good way to start a fasting protocol. The next one is a 21-3 fast. This is when you pick a 3-hour eating window to fast and a 21-hour fasting window. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be 3 hours. When I do the 21-3 fast, aka 1 meal a day, OMAD, I usually do it within 1 hour. So whatever works for you. That's just the structure of this. Now, with this, just like the 16-8 fast, you're going to be fasting, consuming nothing with calories for 21 hours, give or take, of course. And in that 3-hour eating window, you're consuming all your nutrients. Now, with fasting, like I said right in the beginning, you got to use it for 2 reasons, really. First one being it provides you with structure. People lack structure. And it gives you structure because you know when to eat and when not to eat. You're going to be more organized with a fasting routine. Also, there's a list of health benefits that come with fasting. Boosting growth hormone. It can increase testosterone, decrease cravings, better cognitive function. You'll be fat adapted, so you'll be utilizing your fat for energy and fuel during your fasting window. So there's a lot of health benefits that come with it. Autophagy is a big one. Of course, you're going to reap more of these benefits with the 21-hour fast or with any type of longer fast than 16 hours. Usually the benefits start kicking in at that 16-hour window or that 16-hour fast. So those are your 2 options with fasting. Now, keep in mind you don't have to fast. With the carnivore diet protocol, some people do 3 meals a day because that works well for them. Some people do 1 meal a day. With the Primal diet protocol, sometimes you need to consume 2 meals within that 8-hour eating window. Whatever works for you. Some of you may start the program with 3 meals a day and then make the transition into fasting. One thing I do recommend is not jumping right into 1 meal a day. Start out with 3, then do 2, then do 1. So that's the basic rundown of fasting, guys. Of course, always shoot me one on Voxer if you have a question regarding fasting. Go to your playbook. I wrote a section on fasting, and we'll see you in the next video.